And we are back. I believe we are back. We are recording, which means you're currently frozen. Now we're back to being playful. We are about to get into the wonderful fight that this is. On episode 12, of course. This area's been taking quite a beating, in all honesty. I think we've actually finished the repairs now. So unlike the last battle we've just had here, we should have defences and some form of protection from fucking arrows. Should. Oh, I'm still debating to myself if making the peace treaty with Takeda was even the right idea. I need to see the pathways a little bit more in the map that we have. And obviously not at the moment, I'm trying to get into a battle. Oh, it's one of those, isn't it? I'm trying to think to myself as well after sort of looking back to make sure I sounded wonderful. Which I do, of course. I kind of realised that it was just like a random Ashigaru unit making this deal with me. Like, where is your actual, like, general background? Is your daimyo just dead? Is the family completely abolished? Might have been worth just purely going for it. I don't think I actually really took heed onto what their power was. I saw the aggressive temperament. I'm like, yeah, I know Takeda are pretty aggressive. Doesn't mean they're not weak though. So, we're in the sunny green skies today rather than in the terrible little bit of whatever we had last time. I'm going to have a rough suspicion they can do the same general layout again. I'm going to get all of these guys down. We've got more Yari Ashigaru now, so I might just expend your lives first. I'm going to have you guys down here, so I don't know what's going to be around the corner. We never do. You guys and you be here, I suppose. The top now should be empty. Start the battle and stop the battle. You're not doing what Takeda did at all. Completely different. Oh, this means none of my archers are going to be in the right position, and I'm an idiot, so I should have really spread them out like I normally do. Alright, let's deselect these before I accidentally click attack order with the fucking general out here. Because it's probably been done. These are just standard spear units, two sets of Yari Samurai and one set of Yari Ashigaru. Over where the general is, what are we looking at here? Two sets of the cavalry and one set of Nagayata Samurai. I do like the Nagayata. The weapon itself is a beautiful thing. Versatile as fudge as well. I like to think if I was around this time, I'll probably try and main a weapon like that. Thinking about it now out loud, I'm lazy and I want to carry extra shit with me. So the katana on the side of my sword, on the side of my belt, is probably sufficient enough. Over here we got some archers of themselves. This is just two sets of archers, no, one set of archer and two sets of the Yari Samurai. And in the north here, what do we have? Oh, some bow samurai. The scariness that it is. This army is actually really so weak, I'm tempted just to be like, you know what, I don't need to worry about these guys. Move you around so you have a little extra cover. What? I forgot already what I said these guys had. It's where the general is though, so this is where we can put our guns. Set of bows. Set of bows. I feel like that's a little bit too weak. I feel like I have them a little bit too spaced out. Support where support is needed, I suppose. And then we're going to use these as the bulk of our attack. And by attack I mean defense. Bring you guys down here, and then you guys can just go here. Might be worth sending one actual archer just to worry about these people up here. Could just leave it. We'll leave it. See what happens. It's only gonna just kill my men. But now we are running everywhere. Everywhere seems to be all go. So we're going to be busy little bumblebees for a while. Trying to look at the map to see if there is anyone different. Got archer, archer, set of archers, my Yari Ashigaru, another set of archers here. Looking at it, I probably don't need these archers here. Actually, I might send you guys over here, somewhere a little bit more efficient. I might actually send you to be the one who's going to be holding up this bow Ashigaru unit here. Oh, wait. So Yari Ashigaru, you're Yari for a start. Are you the one that I sent way away? Yep, alright. Kinda want you a bit more there. Might even be worth setting up my general just to hard charge them. Doing that though may encourage their cavalry to kind of fast charge at me. Something that I do not really want to endure. Right, bring down my Yari. Alright, so I've already been two sets of Yari. Nah, the one will do. The one will be sufficient. I have the two sort of standing right here. Oh, you're quite weak in the fairness. Then I have the two standing in admiration just here. No one's walking, another good sign. I do believe the bows do have that slightly superior range, yeah they do. What unit is it actually we're marching up here with? Just Nagata Samurai, which is nice because you're heavily armoured and the best thing against armour, I'm afraid to say, is guns. So what we're looking at here, you've only been lost to 4 men in 2 volleys. Quite impressive, yours all pretty much. Oh no, guns have fired. Oh, that's a shame. Isn't that a shame? Although the joke is now that I'm probably going to have to pull back these guys already. I don't know how quick the reload rate is for the Matchbook Ashigari, but I know it's not going to be something to say like the British Dragoons in Napoleon. Come on, one more shot. Yeah, please. Right, pulling you back. You go to the high ground, bring you there. Aren't you? If I can even click that like that. Go there. I want to bring you back up as well because I no longer need you. Yeah, I just sort of want slightly out of the way. Oh no, no. Stay where you want. I don't even want you shooting them in the back either, honestly. Probably should also move these guys. I don't know why I'm being so sloppy. I'm going to pause because look, they're really on the walls and I've just got none of my guys back. Sloppy. Alright, you I kind of want there just to finish off that set of Ashigari. Not even Ashigari, the Yari Samurai. Not even Yari Samurai, they're both Samurai. Freaking reach. Go there and I'll bring you guys up to there. Is that the only unit we have melee? Nope. Then pause and oh, and give it a run. Give it a run. Nice. A little bit slow on the uptake, but oh well. Already these guys are not about to retreat. Yep. Pull you into the melee now, and I'll bring you back up to use your guns when the general walks in. Ooh, the joy guns bring. Got my archers set up around here on the sides. Looking like I've got quite strong melee commitments here. Spread throughout just a little bit more. Because by the looks of it, those bow samurai are getting completely smashed in. Wait a minute. Who's taking hard attacks?
The enemy have taken the tower!
No. They have not. Now I can pull you back. Take cover against this one. I'll bring you forward a bit more. Go back up from this guy. The general does not seem to be actively engaged with it. I'll bring my general up just to have a little extra.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be yours!
He's taking that back at least. Quite nice. Yeah. Just using basic Ashigari units, so it looks like we are now victorious. At least them dukes, so it's got you three are attached to them. And you monster will come and help them out fight there. Why? Because you're amazing. Some guns are being shot here. General's wavering already. I'm going to bring up my guns across this side. So if they want to charge the guns, that's fine. And if they don't, I've got more Ashigaru on this side for them to contend with. There's some bow samurai there. So I'm going to set you up and you're going to fight against them. They're going to climb up here. They're going to be met by a fuck ton of Yari Ashigaru. And alongside that, they're also going to be met with fucking guns. Get the red coat. Get the red coat. Red coat's always the last one to get shot. Quite disappointing. We just end it. We continue the last battle, so we'll end this one a little bit sooner. Move my camera, not my camera, move my microphone slightly. Hope it's got slightly better audio. I do notice that in the last video I was quieter, probably something to sort out before the battle rather than during the battle or at the end of it even. But hey, that's the Carpus way to do things. Doing it good. Still have roughly quarter of an hour left as well in this episode, so that's all good. Unless you need to leave, but don't worry if you need to leave because YouTube keeps timestamp, you know, so you can come back in a minute. Or in like 5 days time. Remember the days when you just have to remember where you were? Or whenever you have to catch up uploading? But we did good. None of your guys survived, which is even better again. Hopefully that's the end of the daimyo and we can push the attack against the tatake and just be like, oh, well, we've won. Fuck you. With all of these ships, however, raiding in and coming in too late. Not necessarily true. Yeah, we know it's all raided. Yeah, I pretty that's not worth it. No way do I want minus fucking 1. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. Unsure to why, really. It's kind of not obvious, but expected. We'll just bring a small troop force up to defend against that. And in the meantime, we'll just build just a couple more archers, really. What's this looking like? Can I just walk in? Can I attack? Very wild. Kind of wasted that, dude. Kind of expected that to happen as well. It wasn't like one of those, oh no, I didn't expect that to happen. Well, let's see what we got here. That's looking pretty good. The additional morale is probably going to be a lot better. I don't really worry too much about ambushes. What does it come down to? Don't really going to worry too much about naval. Get one there. It's the additional morale, and why can I'm not a full-side general yet, Carpus. That's why. I'll roll for the additional morale, I suppose. It's not a very big army though. I'll probably just send out my Rohans. My Rohans. People will appreciate that slightly off the So no longer aware of Takeda, so I don't really have to worry too much about a lot. I'm going to move you out pretty because I want to see a bit more. I'm sure it's fine. Get more of those troops being built. When you can, I'd like you to come back. That place is going to be top defending. This army, however, probably could just be pushed out by now. I'm trying to think what it is that I want. I'm going to want these guys. I'm going to want those guys. I'm going to want the higher rank people. And purely because you guys have got a decent amount of troops, I'm going to push you out there. Alright, we are slowly working our way around all of our catastrophes that we have done. I forgot about the possibility of repairing my ports. Once they lay siege, do they not damage them? Is it just fair game once they leave? That's nice, actually. I don't have to keep wasting money repairing fucking ports every 5 turns. Or even every turn. I'm not too sure how long we got left against the war. I feel like Tate's going to come at us again when they have the chance. This is why I want to sort of try and get as much done as possible. We're at peace with them here, and I think they've kind of boxed us in. This is what I didn't want to have. I thought this was still owned by the Satake. This is why I was like, if I just have peace, I don't have to worry about marching here. I can march along the coast and just take out the majority of them, which is going to be my main game. If they have a big issue with my trespassing, they declare war again, by which time I should have another relatively large army bridging the gap to defend these two cities. So that's something that I'm going to have to look forward to. I'm pretty sure. Am I recruiting any dudes here? I'm recruiting some archers. I don't want the random Mesotuki for no reason. I might get rid of one of you and just get at least one fucking cavalry unit, because then that will still help out just that extra little bit. I'm going to build up a random guy here, pretty because I do not really trust the Shogunate. I'd rather have that extra troop there in case some shit happens. I'm going to end the turn there and see what happens. Takeda, I think I'm still at war with quite a few other people. This is reminding me now that I shouldn't have really sent peace to them as well, because I was talking in the last episode about actually having better relations with the other people that they're at war at, because it will help me in the long run, continuing the war. So it's something that I probably should have thought about during the whole peace negotiation processes, rather than just having a pure stalemate like that. It would be quite nice in this game. You could be like, I'll have peace if you give me that city, because at the end of the day, I'm going to come at you until I get that city. Hopefully they just block up my portes and don't also come in and attack. Oh, the rebellion is moving in.
For riding down fleeing enemies.
That's why I got them, my friend. I'm picking up the can. I apparently need the soul. My friend is playing, I believe, the game I do not remember the name of. Probably should have done that time in all fairness, looking at it. What is the army? Mostly looks like it's consisting out of Yari Ashigaru. 2, 4, 6, we've got a stack of 10. It's close on numbers, I suppose. I'm just taking consideration the casualties that I have. Don't know what their archers are going to be like. The only downside is they're going to move straight into the rice fields and try and destroy the the rice fields. I'm going to branch around to see what other places you got. I might move this attack in quickly. It's one of those, isn't it? Like, what do we really go for? Like, part of me is just like, just give me fucking cash, because at the end of the day, that's all I care about. So I can keep pumping the shit out of Yari Ashigaru. Don't really have to worry too much about the additional troops. This is the thing. Part of me kind of wants to get the long Yari Ashigaru, pretty because their defense is wonderful. I did a video back when we first got them about their defense against just normal generic ones. And they held out fucking nicely. Not against all of the places, and this is what I must admit. I might just go in for cash and just go straight for the that one. One greedy boy. Alright. 2 more, send in the one for the higher rank. That's just logical to me. They're going to be the new defending force for that place, so next turn I'm going to merge those two together. And man, part of me really wants to do this land fight now before it's going to cost me any money. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do, because at the end of the day, these guys can be easily repaired again. We've got 2, 4 bows, we've only got 3 bows. We've got Tiger 5, we've got the Bang Ashigaru, so we might be fine in that one. Why are you classed as Chizikabe? What's this about? I mean, rebels, I know, but you've got fucking whatever. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. I won't lose all my men in this anyway, and even if they do decide to assault the city, whatever men they have left, they're not going to take it. And I could just buy more. That's one thing about having cheap units that you can mass. I think that's the reason why when Oda in this, I'm like, well, I can just mass the cheap units. They got a slightly better buff because they're Oda Ashigaru opposed to any other bullshit. And they can just tank and fight. I was tempted to go for Chizikabe purely because they got the better bulk of the archer side of life, and I was like, archers in this is good, especially since the Japanese didn't like using shields back in the day. Odd to think that they didn't use shields. They're like, we don't want shields because we believe it's cowardly. And in the Vikings are just like, we don't use bow and arrows really because we believe that's more cowardly. It's just like, at the end of the day, I would say personally that I would probably say that the bow is more cowardly than the shield. I want to wait because I want better conditions. There we go. I've got archer superiority. Well, at least I believe that I do. Do you know what I also need a Wii? Do you know what I also need a Wii? Do you know what I also need? Oh, Wii was going to be the actual question of that. Alright, let's see what we've got. We're just going to fucking do this, because this is now the new way of doing things, by the way. You're all fucking up here in these trees. mean, I'm not too surprised. Actually, I don't know where you're going now. But I'm not too surprised. There, you're going to get the bonus to your archers being under the cover, etc., etc. But it looks like they're moving up into the high ground under the tree cover, and they've got actually quite a lot of cover from the natural formations here of the wall. So really, they're actually going to got a decent spot. I feel like I'm going to shot myself in the foot with this battle. I'm trying to think to myself now the better place of positioning to attack this. You obviously can't attack from this side. Our forces are going to be too diverted. They're going to be shot down with the arrows. This here is the smaller slope, so I guess my assault will be based around here, which means I'll probably have to bring up my troops more to the open airfield. So I'm going to have to just do that. I will, however, make them walk, and with slightly faster motion. If I press this button, do you follow? You guys can follow the Great March, because I do need a wheel. I hope I don't get ambushed during this. GG! Well, I see that followed my troops most marvellously. Alright. What were they doing? We were attacking the front of this, essentially. What's going on here? Your troops are tired. They seem fucking prepared is what they seem. Which is fine. If I can whittle down units before I really get into the fight, that would be more than fine by me. Alright. Let's brace these guys out a bit. We're going to put it on this fast motion just because shit will get sorted a little bit quicker. I also don't want my troops to be tired as well, so walking is more beneficial to me right now. Trying to think what it's worth doing. Is it worth trying to bait the troops down and out of the way, or is it worth more just hitting the ones that I can? Focus more on avoiding damage and taking it, I suppose. Part of me thinks that archers don't concern me, especially if melee were to fully kick off. What's the shortcut for this? Is this the apostrophe? So just the one guy just died on that, or they have 4, I believe we counted, archers. They are finally returning farm. It should be now just stand here and let them down for a little bit. Are you guys gonna fire your arrows? Oh, we hit time. That's what happens, I guess, when you prowl around and you're fucking fifth. These guys aren't firing back. Oh, there they go. Okay. These trees are protecting them quite nicely. This is the thing that I'm kind of most cool. Oh, that looks cool. Shimmering out of fire. They're shaken, but they're not stirred. I'll hit the 100. A downside to these formations with the archers. Part of me always thought, like, although you can dodge arrows, your shot spread is obviously much wider as well, because your troops aren't as close together to create the same sort of cloud. I don't know if that's counted because they're targeting the same sort of direction, so it also still lands quite compactly. It's one of the, I don't know. I don't really know how it's worked out. I need to sort of test it in private games. But it is time for me really to move up these troops. Because now I'm being focused by their archers, I sort of need to move this all off a little bit faster. This is how I feel about the situation.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
I forced them, they go. They're really doing some phase bars. Oh, let's not do that.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us.
They're all in fucking Spirit Wall formation. I assume we're the melee troops, yep.
Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Well, while you're facing the wrong way. just letting me attack her.
Hidden units, my lord! Treacherously meant to ambush us!
One am I suppose? Wrong person. I'm just going to fast forward it. We are over time, and their troops aren't going to do fuck all by the looks of it. I was like, oh no!
My lord! A glorious
Don't
victory
poke
will
me.
soon be yours!
Nice to know that the AI were very focused on defending though. They held their ground impeccably. Didn't want to falter their direction of aiming or anything. They were content with being fucked in the ass. Oh, mad. Absolute mad. I, however, have been Carpus, of course. We did hit time. Episode 12, I believe this one was. Is that not actually faltering? Okay. Weird. That's who I left to take you down, more or less. Who win that? Yeah, we lost one guy. There you go, the rebellion has been quashed. Quashed? Yeah, boy, we've quashed the rebellion, guys. Internal, I believe, was going to be more or less the situation here. I'm going to send my light cavalry up with my daimyo unit / army, even. I think that is it for this episode. I've been Carpus, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.